Pinnacle Credit Repair, Pinnacle Credit Repair scam, scammed by Pinnacle Credit, credit repair scam, $10,000 credit repair scams. Today, we will talk about it. Remember, if y'all have any questions, please leave them in the live chat. And I'm going to put a thing up here in just a second because I want you guys to vote. I already know the answer, but I'm going to do it anyway just to see what everyone says. Because I do not think the answer is going to be yes for anybody, but maybe there is somebody out there. I don't even want to say, I don't even know the word to say, honestly, without it sounding bad. Just trying to share the live. If y'all will share the live as well, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Good morning. How's it going? Thanks for sharing, Pastor. I appreciate it. See where you shared it. So, oh yeah, I wanted to have you guys vote real quick. Curious to everybody's answer. If I see one yes, I'm going to trip out. Not really. So, as you know, most people in the credit repair space that are actually scammers, so technically they're not even doing credit repair because a credit sweep is not credit repair. They charge thousands of dollars and they always charge those fees up front. And the main reason they charge their fees up front is because once you realize they've scammed you, you're not going to continue to pay them the monthly fee that is legal, by the way, to charge monthly. You have to do a monthly subscription based service. There's no other way to do it legally, no other way to offer credit repair legally. You cannot charge thousands of dollars up front. But as you all know, everybody's favorite credit repair scammer, Andre Rose Nguyen, the owner of Pinnacle Credit Repair Scam and Pinnacle Credit Management Scam, claims that consumers, rich people, pay him $10,000 just to remove one negative item because he's so good. My question is, even if a person was rich, why would you hire a scammer for one? For two, why would you pay $10,000 for somebody to do something illegal on your behalf? Maybe I'm missing something here. But yeah, what do y'all think? All right, let's see. So far, 2 votes, and everybody's saying no. Great answers, by the way. Great answers. Nothing good's going to come from an illegal credit sweep for one, but paying somebody $10,000. I mean, does anybody even believe that at this point? I mean, like, who's going to pay a scammer to scam them when all the information is on my channel? Like, I mean, why? Absolutely not. It makes zero sense. Anyone with that amount of money protects it. No, 100%. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. But as we all know, his goal is to make everybody think that he's just so much better. Let's just say, in an unrealistic world, he is the best at fixing credit. It's still illegal to charge that much money, for one. For two, why would you? Rich people would probably pay an attorney or solicit your services. I mean, that's why we work with attorneys. So everything can be done the legal way from start to finish. Everybody in the credit repair industry that I know and know of, sorry, I'm reading some emails. Understanding, Mr. Payne. All right, I apologize. Confirming this. All right, sorry. Reading some emails from the attorneys and clients. I apologize. But yeah, $10,000. Even if somebody was doing legal credit repair, why would you do that? And whoever commented yes, please comment why you would pay that much. Which I'm going to assume, and I could be wrong, that that's either Andre or one of his many fake accounts. Um, but if it is a real person, I would love to hear why you would pay $10,000 for what they call credit repair, but it's actually a credit sweep. Really curious as to why anybody would pay that much. Would love to hear your thoughts, whoever said that, if it is even somebody. And as I always say, at the end of the day going in. I'm just kidding. It's your money. Spend it how you want to. And if anybody has any questions, please leave them in the live chat. And again, I would love to know who said they would pay $10,000 for a credit sweep. I mean, that's, to me, that's crazy. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. The silence is hilarious. Whoever that is isn't going to comment why. Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, if you've got $10,000, why are you spending it for somebody to commit fraud on your behalf? Which is what most of these so-called credit repair experts are doing. He got me the same way, Brian. Venmo, he wanted 5,000. He don't get but 500. Yeah, and that's another thing. He claims he doesn't give discounts. People that discount their services must suck. So your proof, um, Brian and John, that he does give discounts and he'll take whatever y'all are willing to give him. And in return, you're going to get probably treated like crap and or blocked, which is not what you paid for. You paid for him to fix your credit. He's not going to tell you that he's going to try to do an illegal credit sweep. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. He doesn't care. He got his money. This is why scammers charge all their money up front. They will tell you that companies like mine charge monthly because we want to drag it out and charge you as much as possible. Nobody can control how long the credit repair process takes. So that has nothing to do with it. We charge a monthly fee to stay compliant and do it the legal way. He gave me a discount because he's desperate for money. Yeah. So what did you pay Pastor Disaster, and what did he ask for, and then what did you actually end up paying? Because I feel like he probably asked you for a lot more than what you paid. Which again, he claims you don't discount your services if your services are good. But I could just about guarantee you, if somebody called him and said, "Look, I only got $100," he'd say, "Give me that $100. We'll get started right away." Maybe I'm wrong, but I did have a guy email me a couple weeks ago and say that he talked him down to $200, and he did absolutely nothing. And I mean, I don't understand what consumers expect when they go to these scammers. I don't care how good they sound on YouTube. I don't care about all the fake reviews. You can literally go to his channel, go to my channel, and see that he is 100% a scammer. He asked for 1,500 and agreed on 600. I paid him 600. Yeah, so a lot less. Um, why did he discount his services if people that have offer real good services never offer discounts? Because everything that comes out of his mouth is pretty much a lie. He is desperate to scam people. It's sad to say the least, but there's thousands of other Pinnacle Credit Repairs out there. Literally thousands. This is just our favorite one to expose. And obviously he gets mad and says this and says that about me, but it doesn't bother me one bit. I know the truth. Most of you all know the truth. None of it really matters to me, what he thinks, but I do enjoy exposing his lies and his illegal tactics. And I want to show y'all some of his rants, but I won't go that far. I should pull some of his rants up. Do y'all want to see some of his rants from his YouTube channel? I mean, they're community posts. If y'all want to see them, I'll share them on my screen. But if not, I'm definitely not going to share it. He wanted me to pay a Josh K via Zelle, which I did stupidly. It's because Andre likely cannot get a bank account after all. His sister pays him in cash because of it. Yes. So the Zelle goes to a Josh K, not sure what his last name is. And then Josh gives the money to Andre's sister, and then his sister gives him the cash. I believe his girlfriend was doing it, but then obviously after he beat her up and fled the country to go hide in Vietnam, she was no longer going to be part of the scam. And I don't blame her. But yeah, somebody sent me some community posts from him yesterday, and he gets so upset when people decide not to go with his services. It is freaking hilarious. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I love comedy. I love stuff that makes me laugh, and nothing makes me laugh more than him. He makes me laugh, and I piss him off, and that's fine. I'm okay with that too. So far, 7 people voted. Would you pay $10,000 for credit repair / credit sweep? And only one person said yes. And I would love for that person to still be on here and comment why they would pay a scammer $10,000 to commit fraud on their behalf. I'm extremely curious to the answer to that question. But again, it's more than likely Andre or somebody that Andre's paid to come on here and watch my content and copy my content, which is hilarious too. But that's fine. He'll never get the formula. Never. He will always have to do illegal credit repair because he doesn't know how to do legal credit repair. He's never done it. He never will do it because legal credit repair takes time, and he's all about fast results. When somebody sweeps your credit, you're not getting credit repair results. They're just blocking the information due to the alleged identity theft that's being put in your dispute letters, in your CFPB complaints. Again, if anybody has any questions, please leave them in the live chat. I have links for both our litigation-backed credit repair and our standard credit repair with CFPB complaints and certified mail. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. So the main goal for me and these lives and my channel, my videos, my shorts, is to not only help y'all fix your credit, but to also expose these credit repair scammers. This one's just my favorite one. I need to do more videos on Kristen Vargas, and I'm not even sure, she's changed the name of her channel so many times. And then you've got the Credit Plug, who also charges thousands of dollars up front. But I was told that he doesn't, the reason that his website looks so familiar to Crown Credit Pro, and same with his pricing, is because he basically refers people to Crown Credit Pro, and they also do credit sweeps as well. They file identity theft, the data breach, and there's one more I can't remember, and I don't even know if Jason still owns Crown Credit Pro. I hope not, but I want to say they, like the Credit Plug, want you to pay via Cash App. Like if I had on my website, we accept Cash App, or I asked you to pay me via Cash App, I would be embarrassed and ashamed of myself for even putting that online. But most of these scammers, they can't even get a bank account. They can't get a payment gateway because they can't get approved for it. You have to get approved for a payment gateway. You have to get approved to be able to accept debit and credit cards. And even if they were able to get approved for that, they still aren't able to open a checking account, not even a business checking account or a personal. That's why you're sending money to Josh K via Zelle, because he doesn't have a bank account. I will never understand why anybody falls for these credit repair scams. But hey, they talk good, they tell you what you want to hear, and a lot of people fall for it. Anybody got any questions? If not, I will probably hop off of here shortly. I've got to get some, litigation underwriting agreements sent out this morning. And I've got a bunch of them to get done. But I will definitely stay on here if somebody has a question about credit repair, credit sweeps, Pinnacle Credit Repair, Andre Rose to win, whatever y'all want to know, I got you. And I would still love for whoever voted yes to comment why they voted yes. I think everybody on here would love to hear why anybody would pay $10,000 for somebody to commit fraud on their behalf. So the other thing is, once they start investigating this stuff, now you're out of $10,000 and they're going to come after you for fraud. So is it really worth the temporary fix, if it even works, to possibly get a house or a car and then lose it all in the long run anyway for committing fraud? To me, it's not. I mean, I don't know how you guys think. But again, to me, it's just, I mean, $10,000. I mean, come on. I don't see anybody in their right mind, whether they're rich or not, offering somebody $5,000 to $10,000 to illegally sweep their credit using identity theft or using the data breach method. This is why it's so important to see the work that's being performed on your behalf. And these scammers are going to tell you, oh, we can't show you, we can't share our work with you because you might steal it and start your own credit repair business. Ain't nobody trying to steal, no scammers scam. Nobody's trying to copy what scammers are doing. Now, they're on TikTok teaching the same exact thing that Pinnacle Credit Repair does: how to perform a credit sweep, how to use the data breach method, how they sold your personal information for monetary gain without your written consent, which is my favorite, by the way, because you literally gave them all the permission they need when you sign up for those accounts. The data breach has nothing to do with accounts that you let charge off and or go into collections. That is you. That is not identity theft. That is not selling my personal information without my consent. I don't know where these scammers come up with this stuff. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's funny because it just shows how desperate they are, and it's not funny because some consumers do fall for these scams, unfortunately, and then they spend all of their money, sometimes their life savings, trying to get their credit fixed, and only to be in a worse, much worse position than they were before. Because after these scammers do these credit sweeps, it's going to be 10 times harder to actually fix your credit the legal way. And in fact, my attorneys won't touch it, and they will tell you no, because all that information that these scammers send in on your behalf is in their system for 24 months. So you are SOL once you pay Josh K via Zelle to work with a scammer. So you're actually getting scammed 3 times. You're getting scammed by Andre Rose Nguyen, the owner of Pinnacle Credit Repair. You're getting scammed by Josh K because you're sending money to somebody you have absolutely no idea who he is. And then you're getting scammed by Tammy or Tanmay, which is a guy in India that is stealing your personal information. So you're not just getting scammed twice, you're getting scammed 3 different times by 3 different people. I'm going to ask one more time. If the person who voted yes is still in here, please comment below why you would pay $10,000 for somebody to commit fraud on your behalf. The only way you should be disputing negative items on your credit report is by pointing out what's inaccurate and what's incomplete and why you want it removed from your credit report, which is obviously because the errors. It needs to be 100% accurate. There's even people on here saying maximum possible accuracy does not mean 100%. Then what does it mean? Well, it's not 90%. It's not 99%. That's not maximum possible accuracy. Maybe somebody has a different opinion on that as well. And if you do, put it in the live chat. Me personally, I think it's mind blowing that anybody believes any of that stuff. But it's also not fair for me to judge anybody who doesn't know any better, because consumers are not in the credit repair industry. They're not in the credit repair space. So they only really know what everybody's telling them online, whether it's true or not. So we got 5 people in here, and so far 3 people have commented that have been scammed. That's Pastor of Disaster, Brian Johnson, and John Thomas. Oh. All right. If nobody has any questions, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I'll give y'all another 30 seconds. And if nobody has a question, I'm going to hop off of here and get to these litigation underwriting agreements so I can get them done before lunch, hopefully. All right. righty. Well, it looks like nobody has a question, so I am going to hop off of here. But again, the links to sign up for the litigation-backed credit repair and also the standard credit repair with CFPB complaints and certified mail are on the top of the live chat. Let me also real quick add my number if you want to text me a question, or if you want to email me any questions. You can also email me any questions. I know a lot of people do not like to ask questions on here. Oh, also, if that person that voted yes is still in here, you can text me your answer if you would like, or you can email me. But also, if y'all have any questions about credit repair, credit sweeps, the data breach, any of that stuff, please text or email me, and I will respond as soon as possible. That's all I got for now. I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see y'all on the next live.